Hey there, Son here, and welcome to Let's Play Ghostbusters. This will go up on July 15th, the day that the new Ghostbusters movie comes out. But I'm recording it much earlier than that. We're gonna go experienced. I mean, nobody gave me complaints about playing easy mode on BioShock, but I feel like casual mode in Ghostbusters is maybe a little bit too easy. And once in a while, you know, experience a little challenge. You know, why not?
Are you troubled by strange noises in the night?
You experience feelings of dread in your basement or attic.
Have you or your family actually seen a spook, specter, or ghost? If the answer is yes, then don't wait another minute. Just pick up the phone and call the professionals.
Call the Ghostbusters. We're ready to believe you.
Franchises available soon. Call for details.
Whoa! Russell, hey man.
You near the East Wing?
Yep.
By the new Ghoster exhibit?
Yeah, why?
There's something headed your way.
Wait. I hear something. I'm gonna take a look.
Want to hear something really creepy? I was reading about Shandor, you know, the guy who donated most of the Gozer stuff. He was into the occult, you know, supernatural. Weird too.
Well, why don't we talk about it some other time? Any other time. Hey, you can't be in here. Stop!
Ghostbusters. Is your haunting an apparition, poltergeist, phantasm, wraith, banshee, demon, spectre, tortured soul? What? No, we do not summon dead family members and catch them, so you can ask the combination to the safe. Yeah, well, same to you, pal.
Hey, it's the new cadet. Welcome aboard.
This might be a little dangerous.
Great. Danger is our life.
We'll start at 50% capacity. That should keep any burning or tissue damage to a minimum.
Hey, if you're gonna burn any tissue, do it to the new kid. You can't use Ray. Our mortgage is in his name.
I guess he's right. What's your name again, kid?
No names, Ray. I don't want to get too attached to this kid. You know, just in case. You remember what happened to the last guy.
He's tuned and ready to go.
You may feel a little tingle. Good. We've perfected an extensive and rigorous training regimen that will teach you all your equipment's basic functions.
It takes some time to achieve master throw skill, but it's definitely worth the effort.
Was that us?
I don't think so.
Ray?
Had to be some sort of psi energy pulse. Substantial, a significant collected and centralized necromantic convulsion, level 7 or more.
Agreed. We need EMF measurement checks now.
I know the answer, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Is a level 7, whatever, bad or very bad?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say...
Let me guess. It's a 7.
Let's just say we're about to get real busy.
And that is not the fun kind of getting busy. Is it, Ray?
Look out! Slimer's escaped again!
No, wait, come back.
Yeah, you'll get an achievement if you slide down this fireball. If you, for some reason, are playing this game for the first time. Yeah, I'm so gonna get hit with copyright claim on this episode. But that's okay. I don't care. It's a great song.
There it is. It seems oddly drawn to the containment grid.
He's been fascinated with it ever since you added the viewer to the unit. Okay, easy now, Cadet. I'll talk you through this. Use the proton stream to get his attention.
Alright, if you say so, boss.
No, not the containment unit. That's some highly sensitive equipment you're disintegrating there, kid.
Whoops.
Oops, you let one out.
That's my fault. I was fine-tuning the interspatial gasket this afternoon. I'll fix it. You two get those ghosts back.
Alright.
He went into the sub-basement, and his escapee friend went with him. Come on, kid. We got a job for you. Taking the right precautions, Slimer's harmless. More or less. Not sure about the other guy, though. Okay, let's go get him, then.
Alright.
Oh, and don't sweat the containment unit. It's easy to get excited your first time out with the proton stream. Egon will fix it in no time.
Yeah, thanks, Ray. I feel a lot better now.
Now, first and foremost, before things get out of hand, you want to get to know your proton pack. It can be your best friend out there in the field. Everything you need to know is displayed on the pack itself. Here's where you keep an eye on your current physical condition. The more green that's on the bar, the more damage you can sustain and still stay on your feet. This bar indicates your pack's heat level. When it gets to the top, you'll want to vent the pack and keep it from shorting out and resetting. For the most part, capturing a ghost is pretty straightforward. We break it into 3 basic steps: sap them, cap them, and trap them. The first step is blasting a ghost to sap its energy.
Oh, here we go. Actual ghost busting time.
Do it again. See that overlay on the ghost? It indicates the current accumulation of a ghost PKE. The more you disperse, the weaker it becomes.
Yeah, you probably saw that damage indicator. That's really only for achievement purposes, so we're gonna ignore that a lot. Come on, Slimer. Yeah, we don't have access to a PKE meter yet, so we cannot scan him just yet.
Ooh, we lost Slimer. There it is! Ugh, and I thought Slimer was disgusting.
Ugh. Sloth Ghost, Class 5, full roaming cardinal. The Sedgwick Hotel traditionally auctioned off a family Thanksgiving feast and donated the proceeds to the charity, usually the St. Nicholas Rehabilitation Mission for Wayward Angels. We'll learn more about them later. In 1937, Arbison Morguncher. Why didn't you just name the Sloth Ghost Arbison Morguncher? He's the only Sloth Ghost in the whole game, and I'd probably remember, well, I don't know. I remember Arbison Morguncher more than I do Sloth Ghost, but it's just because Arbison Morguncher is such an odd-sounding name. A wealthy but lonely Epicurean bid upon and won the feast. On Thanksgiving Day, he arrived to dine alone. The Sedgwick's manager protested that the feast was intended for more than 12 people, but Morguncher insisted that he be fed the entire meal. The manager shrugged and finally relented. Morguncher sat down and ate the entire meal, leaving not a crumb. "My compliments to the chef," he said. 7 hours later, swallowing the last bite, he died from a gastric rupture due to massive overeating. Authorities later found a suicide note at Morguncher's home, outlining that he intended to die while indulging his greatest fantasy. Wow, that's actually kind of dark for a horror comedy. Really taking advantage of that horror half, aren't we? This is the second ghost in gaming that I know of that killed himself due to overeating. First being, oh, what's his name from Luigi's Mansion?
All right, you've got it good and winded. Next stage, cap them. You can project the capture stream or wrangler manually using this control. On the other hand, the pack will detect when a ghost is sufficiently weakened and auto-select the capture stream setting. Get in there and throw a capture stream on that tub of goo.
I want to say Mr. Luggs. I think his name's Mr. Luggs. No, it starts with an L at least.
Fantastic! You got it! Soon as your ghost is in your capture stream, the slam meter begins to slowly charge. If you want to accelerate the slam meter charge, you can wrangle or counter-wrangle the ghost at the end of the line. Here's how you do that. Watch the ghost. When he makes a dash in one direction, you pull the stream quickly in the other. Give it a shot. There you go. Perfect. They hate it when you throw the capture stream on them. If a ghost still has some serious fight in him, it's almost impossible to drag him into the trap. You've got to soften him up. You play rough, kid. I love it. Now we can move to stage 3. Trap him. Fight it, cadet. The trap cone's working it down. And there. Oh, yes. One escapee accounted for. Oh, and always remember to retrieve your trap.
Did you get them?
We're batting 500. Slimer slipped out. Our cadet bagged his first one, though. A very nasty customer. Oh, and you've got to be very careful about crossing the streams. In a word, don't do it.
Seriously.
Stings like the dickens, too.
Hey, how come this mump gets all the new stuff?
He's our new experimental equipment technician.
He gets a cool title, too?
It means he gets to carry around a bunch of untested, extremely dangerous hardware that, if not handled correctly, could blow him somewhere into New Jersey.
Oh, this knucklehead lugs around our very dangerous prototype hardware that could potentially blow us into New Jersey. Thanks. Keep the title, kid. It'll work hard for you.
I love Bill Murray's humor.
Scooter, we need to go. Let's roll.
Where to, Ray?
The Sedgwick Hotel. That's the first place that little spud will go.
Right. Back to its initial manifestation point.
They've got a real good buffet.
It is a great one. When Winston returns from the opera, extend an invitation to join us at our table at the Sedgwick. Hey, you're up, buddy. Training will be on the job tonight. Try not to destroy too many Manhattan landmarks.
Now, I don't know why, but for some reason my copy of the game does not. There's supposed to be a line that Peter Venkman says there at the end, like, that's our job to destroy all the landmarks. But for some reason, my game doesn't have it. I've seen clips where it's there, but it's not present in my copy for some reason. If you remember, they parked the Ecto-1 right outside this door, and now it is nowhere to be found. I guess the Ecto-1 would have taken up too much of the processing power for this level. I really don't know. But we're going to end the episode off early right here, because there's a real long ghost battle and a cutscene and all that stuff coming up. Thank you for watching the video. I do appreciate it. Be sure to leave a comment and subscribe to Sun Gaming for more content. You can check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and hang out with me on Steam and the Backloggery. Please join me for the next episode. This is Sun, signing off.